And here we go. We're on the air. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my channel. Glad you could join me today. Today is June the 26th or so, 25th, 26th, give or take. Yeah, 26th. Welcome everyone to the channel and the show as I'm trying to desperately get my computer to work properly and make sure everything is working okay. It looks like everything is going here all right. I've got everybody on the screen. How is everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, middle of the week. Welcome to the middle of the week. There we go. The channel is firing up, and I can put that mute button on there. And there we go. So you're not going to have any overlap of my voice. Okay. Fantastic. Hi, guys. How's it going? A couple of things going on here today that I've been following and thought I'd update you on and make you aware of. Let me just double check a couple things. Number one thing I want to double check though, I'll wait here for people to show up. I'm not sure exactly how many of you are here right now. It might be 20 or so. The channel is growing as usual. Thank you very much for that out there. Those of you who are joining the show, we love talking about cruise ships here. If you're here for the first time ever, we love talking about cruise ship news, developments, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything else. We love to talk to each other here about cruise ship tips, how to be a smarter cruiser, how to find a good deal, the do's and don'ts of cruising, all that stuff. We cover all of the topics about cruising 6 days a week live, Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern, like right now. Saturdays at 2, and Tuesdays and Thursday evenings, I also throw in a live trivia show. We did one last night at 8 o'clock. I'll do one again tomorrow and again tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I invite you to join me for the live trivia show. My question for those of you out there is simply this. I have 27,600 subscribers. YouTube tells me that 4,600 of you receive, or so theoretically are receiving updates from YouTube every time I upload a new video or announce a live show. Alerts, they call them, YouTube alerts. A total of 5,700 of you, 1,100 more than that, have apparently asked for or have hit the bell notification icon, the little bell symbol that you'll find down below my screen here somewhere. It's either down here or down here where the subscribe button is. It's a little bell thingy. Depending on the device you're watching, of course, that could be different. In any event, 1,100 more of you have asked YouTube to give you alerts, but you're not getting them. YouTube is telling me that 4,600 out of 5,700 people are getting the alerts. That's the first thing I wanted to mention. Second thing I want to mention is I want to know from you guys that are watching this show right now, live today, and I'll mention this later on in the show again. Have you received any alerts from my channel today? I have uploaded 2 videos already today, one first thing this morning, one in the last hour, and then of course I uploaded this show to the channel saying notifying YouTube I'm going live at 5 Eastern. How many of you have received any of them? Have you received all 3 today? Did you receive 3 notifications? 1, 2? Did you notice them? Are you not getting any where you thought you should be getting them? I would love to know this info because in the last 2-3 days, my channel is not performing up to snuff. There's something not happening properly. It is not generating the views that it normally generates, and yet I'm putting out just as much product as before, just as many videos. But something's telling me something somewhere is not happening. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know. If you don't have the bell notification hit, you're not going to get alerts. If you would like to get alerts, you just hit the bell notification icon. When you hit it, you'll get a little window that'll pop up, and YouTube will ask you kind of a multiple choice question. Would you like to get all alerts from Bruce, some alerts? I'm not sure the wording. And you just pick you put your little dot where you want it to go and hit save or enter, and it'll take care of it for you. YouTube sends out, by the way, every day billions, and I mean billions of notifications to viewers out there for YouTube channels, billions. And so for me to have 4,600 go out it's a nothing. It's a split, couple of microseconds of time, and YouTube has boom fired out an update alert to 4,600 potential followers of my channel. Now, if you have hit the bell notification icon, but you're not getting the alerts, or even if you You're getting some alerts, but not all the alerts. You can double check on what's going on by hitting the bell notification icon again anytime you want, and it will show you, it'll probably pop up a box that will ask you what you would like to do. And it might show you like I say, 3 or 4 questions, and you can then pick the one you want. If you want all notifications of my channel, including live updates when I go live, whenever I pop a video up, which could be at any time, day or night, as a lot of you know, because there's no schedule for my short videos. I just pop them up any old time. You want that kind of info, you can tell YouTube to send you email alerts for that, and then you'll be notified for that information. All right, now some of you aren't getting them because of your iPhones or your smartphones. You may have hit YouTube and told YouTube, yes, yes, give me everything, but it's not coming through. It could be your phone settings. Could be the settings on your iPhone or on your smartphone, and there's a way to check into that through your settings. But honestly, to get the real goods on something like that, if there's an issue with your phone, just go to YouTube, enter in the search bar how to get alerts on my iPhone from YouTube, or how to get YouTube alerts on my iPhone, or can't get alerts from my iPhone. Then you'll find someone who's done a video on how to fix that. There are techies out there who do that. I'm not a techie. I'm just an old guy talking about cruise ships here as best I can. All right, there you go. There's a little quickie for you, and I would love to hear from as many of you as possible. Have you been getting the alerts? If you've been looking for the alerts, if you wanted the alerts, are they coming in for you or not? I would love to know, because in the last 3 or 4 days, the channel is not, it's not normal. Something's up with my YouTube channel. I don't know what it is. Can't find it. I keep looking at my settings to see if I've done something. Can't figure it out. The actual numbers of views have been declining across the board. Not just any one video. It's like everything is just way off, and I don't know what it is. I get a lot of my regulars who are always here, which is great, and I get people who share my videos, which is great. I appreciate that, and I need that more than ever now. Again, the numbers are just not reacting properly. I can't put my finger on what's going on. All right, there you go. That's hopefully temporary. We'll just keep on going. Like I say, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep putting up videos and going live as I always do. So welcome one and all to the show. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for all your support for this channel, whether you're giving me thumbs ups or just sending me kind words, constructive criticism. Those of you who are acquiring merchandise on the Traveling with Bruce RedBubble store, thank you for that. Thank you for those of you. Somebody went to Amazon the other day, and I don't know who it is, but someone bought something on Amazon. Somebody picked up 25 items on Amazon, all the same, and that's as far as I'll say it, on Amazon. And the notification came through overnight, and I found out this morning that this had happened in the last day or so. And it's one of the largest orders I've seen in like 2 months. It's not like, you know, zillions of dollars. It was just a great order, and whoever did that, thank you very much. Those pennies from heaven are much appreciated. That was a pleasant surprise today. Again, I thank any and all of you. If you need to shop on Amazon for any personal reason or corporate reason, or if you can convince your boss to say, hey, next time I put an order in for the company for whatever, I want to go through Traveling with Bruce's affiliate link and get him some commissions. I appreciate all of you who do that. I cannot thank you enough for all of your help. And here we go, Tom Henry, Traveling with Bruce. Who do you think that might be? Now I might know who exactly that is. And can I say thank you? Oh, thank you. That was terrific. I was really shocked at that coming through. I'd never seen an order like that before. It was a multiple order for the same item. Obviously work related. This isn't for personal reasons, Mr. Henry. Thank you very much for your patronage through Amazon to my channel. I can't thank you enough, obviously, and that's fabulous. All right, guys, there you go. So if anyone can help out with Amazon purchases, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. News of the day. Let's get on to that right now. I've done 2 videos today. The one I did was regarding the Carnival Vista cruise ship. I just did that about in the last hour. It's the latest update from Carnival. They have made an official, you know, announcement about the ship's immediate future. It is in the water right now, servicing passengers. She will be in the water until July the 9th, I believe, where she will finish her last day with paying passengers. She's doing, I think, a July 1 to July 9th cruise, 8-day cruise that she'll start in a few days. She's finishing an 8-day cruise now, or shortly. In 5 days, she's into one right now. She'll do another 8-day cruise. Then she'll head over to Freeport in the Bahamas to the dry dock that Carnival and Royal Caribbean own a majority of. And she's going into a dry dock. She will be taken right out of the water, and they are going to replace the bearings in the azipods. Now, I'm not sure if it's both azipods or one, but something tells me it's both, because the bearings are defective or are wearing out, or whatever the problem is with the bearings. This is a shock to everyone because the ship is 3 years old. Cruise ships normally they normally do not need to have bearing work done when a ship is only 3 years old. That should not be happening. It should not have to happen. But in this case, it is happening, and this is a very depressing story because the Carnival people own the Vista cruise ship. Then they have the Horizon cruise ship, which is the same Vista class, and they've got the Panorama coming out this November as the third Vista class ship coming out, and they all have the same propulsion systems. And with the first one off the line having these issues, this is disturbing. This is not good news. The propellers, I read, were 170 tons each in weight. That's unbelievable. That's what is that, times 2,000? The weight on these propellers is crazy. One on each one. An azipod, of course, is designed to turn at a 360-degree angle, allowing a ship to turn on a dime, with their bow thrusters doing the opposite work. In any event, the ship is going into dry dock in Freeport. It'll arrive there probably on the 10th or 11th of July, I guess, a couple of days, maybe 12th. And then by the 27th, it's supposed to be back in business. The ship should be repaired, back in the water, good to go. I'm kind of guessing this is a week to 10-day deal. I'm thinking, and then there'll be some testing in the water, and then return to service in Galveston. We'll find out. I'll stay on top of the story. So that's the latest video I put up today. If you get a chance to watch it, if you get a chance to forward it or share it with anyone you know through Facebook or through this channel, that would be wonderful. It's really easy to share a YouTube video, by the way, from YouTube. Just below my picture here is a series of little icons and words, and one of them is the word share. Now, again, it depends on what you're watching this show with. If you're watching with a phone, a tablet, or a laptop, but on my laptop, I can see the word share just below this box, and if you touch it or click on it, it will then ask you what media would you like to share it on, and the computer kind of knows your own Facebook page or your own other social media connections, and you can just say share it on here, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, and hit enter, and it'll automatically do it for you. So it's unbelievable. It's just insane how fast it can happen. For this channel, any shares of videos on other platforms, huge deal. Huge deal. Helps the channel tremendously. Thank you. All right, the other piece of news, I did a video again this morning, another one regarding drink packages, and I know a number of you have been reacting to them, so thank you for that video, for reacting to that video. Hope you get a chance to watch it. It's a comparison of should you or should you not basically get a drink package. What are you looking at if you do or don't? And it's stirred a lot of discussion on that video, which is great. And then news-wise, I have a couple of other items here. Silversea, the cruise line. I believe Silversea is owned by Royal Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. Silver Explorer, the cruise ship known as Silver Explorer, was in dry dock in 2017, just a year and a half ago. It's built in '89. She's 354 feet long, 52 feet wide. She handles 144 passengers, and she has 118 crew. And with that kind of ratio, you are talking 6-star service. 21 years and older only allowed on the ship. No children, no inside rooms, all balcony or veranda suites. It's a 6,000-ton ship, approximately. The ship ran into an issue. She was sailing from Japan to Alaska on, I guess, a 17-day repositioning cruise, and she ran into fishing nets off the coast, somewhere off the coast of Alaska. And the fishing nets really have caused an issue, a bad issue for this cruise ship. The propellers have been affected with regard to the balance of the propellers. Now, those of you who are not mariners, and I am not a mariner, I'm not an ex-Navy man, I've never worked on ships for a living, anything like that. But what I've come to learn from my fantastic subscribers and viewers who correct me when I'm wrong, and I'm wrong all the time, they tell me that a propeller's balance is everything. A propeller turning in the water, if it's off balance, it'll cause the entire drive shaft to just shake. The whole ship will shimmy and it'll tear everything apart. That is not good news. Bearings that are out of whack will also do the same thing, causing vibration and noises that you don't want to hear. I guess the ship, having got caught in these nets, took a while for the crew to realize what was happening, and by the time they, stopped the ship's engines, that propeller blade, those blades had turned so far, so much that the netting was just all jumbled up. And I guess I'm assuming that the crew would have been sent into the water to inspect, to see what the hell is going on. If this was in the daylight, for sure. At nighttime, I'm not sure what they would have done. They probably would have been dead at sea for a while and just put on floodlights and saw what was going on. But in the daytime, they would have probably had some of the crew members put on some scuba gear and go under the ship and see what's going on down there. And they would have discovered the mess. Then they would have told the captain what's going on, and they would have worked with the engineer on board. They would have then probably sent several of these guys down there with knives to cut the netting off the propeller. And that can take hours and hours and hours, who knows how long. And it's a dangerous procedure because you cut a piece of net that's under tremendous torque and pressure. You may find that the diver cutting that net might be putting himself in danger, because the netting, when it lets go, could take that diver and just slingshot that diver deep below, or entangle the diver into the equipment and dislodge their oxygen equipment. This is scary stuff. So they take it very slow, very methodical, very carefully. They'll even use knives on the end of poles that might be 10, 12, 15 feet long, and they'll cut from a safe distance, if at all possible, to not get caught up in any kind of an entanglement. In any event, this is so bad that the ship had to cut short its 17-day cruise by 5 days. The ship somehow managed to get to seaward in Alaska. I do not know if the ship called for tugs or how it got there. I don't have that detail. But the ship will be in seaward today, I'm told. And all passengers on the ship will be disembarked there, and the cruise line has arranged for all of them to be transported home to wherever they're going from. They will also be giving them a free cruise going forward as a credit. I mean, they're really stepping up here, which is, again, it's a shame that this had to happen. But apparently an 11-day follow-up cruise has now been canceled as well. The ship has to go in for emergency dry dock. It is so severe, whatever damage has been caused, the ship has to go into emergency dry dock. I do not know, again, how and where this is going to happen. Is this going to be in Victoria, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island? Is the ship going to be towed there? Can she get there on her own power but at greatly reduced speed? Lots of questions. It's a small ship in the world of cruises. It's a small ship, 144 passengers, obviously. But yeah, this is a serious problem. It's going to run millions, and this is not what cruise lines want to have. But this is the second time I've reported on a similar kind of a story. About a month and a half ago, I reported on a Holland America ship returning from Hawaii, off the coast of Hawaii or towards the USA, got caught up in fishing nets. One of these Holland America ships. I'm not sure if it was the Eurodam or the Oosterdam, but it was one of the Holland America ships that made her way to San Diego. And in San Diego, she had to delay her next sailing by several days, if not even cancel the sailing, because they had to send divers underneath the ship to cut away the remnants of this endlessly long, tangled mass of fishing net. These fishing nets are tough. and they are hazardous. And if they're out there illegally, or if they're out there as a lost net, a net that used to be part of a system of nets and then just dislodged in a storm, floating out there, a cruise ship in the middle of the night could run over a partially submerged net, doesn't know it's there, and the next thing you know, the propellers are entangled in this netting. Not good stuff. This is the second story I've done now in just a few months. One more piece of news for you today. The Spirit of Discovery, brand new cruise ship for Saga Cruises UK line, all-inclusive cruise line. I believe it's adult only. This ship was just delivered to the Saga Cruise Company by the builder in the Werft shipyards in Poppenberg, in Germany, Poppenberg, Germany. The ship had just been delivered a few hours earlier. The paperwork signed. The cruise line took delivery of her brand new ship, handling 1,000 people at a time. The ship was then being escorted down the riverway to get to the open sea. She had to go through what are known as the Great Sea Locks, a lock right by a village or town called Emden, E-M-D-E-N, Emden in Germany, I believe. And unfortunately, as she was doing this, the ship collided with one of the bollards, what they call a dolphin bollard, and the ship suffered damage. Thankfully, not serious, but she suffered superficial damage. She had some scratches, abrasions, and dents. The bollard was severely damaged, very badly damaged by the ship because the ship won that one. She's 60-odd thousand, or almost 60,000 tons. And she ended up being after the they determined there was nothing else wrong with her. They got her through there, and the ship is now in a place called, I think it's called Heligoland in the Netherlands, I believe. She's at port there. She's working her way now to Eemshaven, which is a huge port in the Netherlands, and she will be ready for her maiden voyage, apparently July the 10th. Now the ship is early in that she's come out of the shipbuilders ahead of schedule, which is always a good thing. The ship was completed ahead of schedule. Looks beautiful. She looks to be about 750 feet long or so, and she'll be put into service in no time. She will be, I believe, named officially in Dover. She's going to go to Dover to be christened and named there. And the Duchess of Cornwall, the Prince. There's the Queen, and then her son, which is Prince Charles, his spouse, his wife, the Duchess of Cornwall, will be the godmother of the ship. And so they will christen her and then start sailings July the 10th. The ship will be spending her time in and around the British Isles, the Baltic area in the summertime. In the winter, she'll probably be in the Mediterranean area, probably doing cruises to the Canary Islands, Azores, that type of thing, the Caribbean of Europe, basically. A lot of people are looking forward to her because the ship is a 5.5, 6-star, all-inclusive cruise liner, no tipping required, no extra specialty dining, none of that. It's all inclusive. Now, the bar service, I don't know what that deal is. I'm not sure if it's certain cabins you have included drinks or not, or all of them have it. I can't tell you, but it's all brand new. The Spirit of Discovery from Saga Cruises. She's now in the water, a little scratched, but just on their back end, apparently, because when they bring the ships out from the shipbuilder, they back them out because of the narrowness of the river. And then when she gets into the open water, she can turn around and she's on her own. And that is the latest on that. So there's my news of the day. 3 pieces of news: the Carnival Vista, the Silversea Silver Explorer, and the Saga Cruises Spirit of Discovery today. Those are the 3 dominant stories I'm following right now. And if you have any comments, questions on anything I've talked about, or anything you want to know about, let me know, please, and I'll be more than happy to address it. 34 of you have found it in your heart to give me a thumbs up already. Thank you for that. I appreciate the thumbs ups on this live broadcast more than you can realize. It's really important for the channel's momentum to get thumbs ups during the live show and also as a rerun. If any of you are watching this tonight or tomorrow night on rerun, please consider a thumbs up for this telecast. Encourage YouTube to recommend my videos more often to more people. Like I said earlier, it's 27,666 subscribers. I think we have bumped up again a little higher, 668, 27,668 are now subscribed to this channel, heading now to 27,700. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for your support of this channel and subscribing to the channel and following me. I really do appreciate it. I welcome all of you here. There are 1,200 views currently happening in the current hour right now on this channel, which is great to see. Again, the channel continues to grow. If you're new to my show, you've never been here before, I would love to say hi to you. I'd love to give you a shout out. If you would like to give me say a hello to me, that would be great. Tell me if you're new to this channel, or relatively new, where are you watching me from? I'd love to find out the city in which you are watching me from here, what country, what's your high temperature today? Is it getting hot where you are? And what's the price of gas in your neighborhood? If you want to share that, we always compare that around here with our fellow viewers. Also, are you getting ads? Are you getting advertisements when you watch my show? Any of my videos, live or otherwise? I'd love to find out who's advertising to you through my channel. That kind of helps me with my analytics. What else am I going to mention? Oh, here in Creston, where I am in Creston, British Columbia, 3 miles north of the U.S. border, just north of Idaho. It's a gorgeous sunny day. We've turned into a beautiful sunny day. We've been cloudy and showery the last week or so. We've finally broken out. We're going to maybe hit 70-odd degrees, which is a kind of a nice change. Kind of happy about that. Sorry, let me see if I get that message to show properly. Sorry, folks. I'm just double checking here. Here we go. See if I get that to work. There we go, Glenn. I got your message to pop up. Here in Creston, we're going to hit about the 70, 72 mark, but within a week, we're going to be back into the high 70s, low 80s. But that's a bit cool this time of year. We are normally in the 80s and 90s this time of the year, so that's kind of interesting. I don't mind being in this high 70s, low 80s. Very comfortable. Not too hot, not too cool. Cools off in the evening, easy sleep. The air conditioner stays off, the heat stays off, and the power bills stay nice and low. I like that. So climate change here is working out for me, but not everywhere else. So I'd be curious to find out, how are you guys doing? Where are you watching me from? Let me know, and please say hi to me if you can. I want to give a shout out now to folks who are here. This is the second half of the show, is what I normally do. And I'll start with Tom Henry. Hello, Tom, buddy. How you doing, pal? Megan Frost is here. She's telling me it's very hot in Mirabel. Tom is telling me it's 92 in Richmond, Virginia. Sylvia's here. Welcome, Sylvia, to the show. 82 in Greensboro, she says. The 3Js are here, giving me thumbs up from Ireland. Hi, guys. Thanks so much. James, thank you so much for your thumbs up as always and your greetings. By the way, we're now at 42 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. Who else is here? Rob Souter. Hello, everybody from Buffalo. It's 83 and sunny. Welcome, Rob. Linda Lou from Reno, 69 Fahrenheit. Welcome from windy Reno today. Who else have we got? Jim Evans. Hey there from Nassau on the Mariner of the Seas. It's hot here today in Nassau, Bahamas. Jim, did you get off the ship today? Did you go anywhere, or are you staying on board? I'd love to find out that info from you. Who else is here? Paul Wilgus. Welcome, Paul. He is in the house. 83 in Virginia. Welcome, Paul, to the show. Nice to have you here. Chili Falls. Greeting from Forest, Virginia. The chainsaw project got done before the temp hit 90, and I only lost 2 pints of blood. Sweet. Way to go, Chili. Hang in there, buddy. Becky Thaxton. Hi from West Virginia. Welcome, Becky, to my show, as always. Nice to have you here, whether you're late or not. I don't care. I'm glad you're here. Scott Weber. Hi, everybody. Welcome, Scott Weber. Who else have we got here? 3Js. P.S. Bruce, you take as long as you want to get to the point. That's one of the many reasons we love you, says James. Thank you for that. Not everybody likes it when I take too long to get to the point. Let's see here. Becky's saying hi, Bruce, and everybody else. Kat Rose is in the house from Sacramento. Hi, Kat Rose, 78 degrees. Welcome. Duncan N is here. Good afternoon, Bruce, and the TWB family. It's really hot in Naples, Florida, 94 degrees. Feels like 106, though. Bonita Spring opened a new dispensary, it says. Great deal. And yes, the drink package is a good deal. There you go. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Duncan. I've been asking people on my video, is the cruise ship, these cruise ship drink packages, are they a good deal for you or not? I think for some people it might work out. For some people, maybe not. Megan, I got at least one today. Welcome, Megan. Again, I think I said hi to you already, but welcome. Let's see here. Rob Sutter saying hello. Who else have I got? Barry Memberg. Hi, Bruce. Got one notice today. Oh, fantastic. Folks are getting their notices today. This is great. Again, let me repeat my first question of the day to all of you who are here, because I know I get turnover all the time. Have you been getting alerts from YouTube that this channel, that Bruce, Traveling with Bruce, put up any videos today? Because I put up 2 today. And did you get an alert for this live show? I'd love to know if you're getting all the alerts. Have you requested them all and you're getting them all? Or have you requested them all and you're only getting a couple of them? I'd love to know. Have you requested alerts and are not getting any? Let me know that too. I'm very, very curious about that. Pat Wong is here, says, I got one today. William Willard, I got all 3 today. Thank you, all of you, for letting me know. Adam A, what do you think about cruising to and from Venice? Adam A wants to know. Gosh, Adam, I have a mixed opinion of it. Cruise ships have been coming in and out of Venice for a number of years now. Most cruise ships generally are being towed in by towboats, although some do come in on their own power. I prefer all cruise ships coming in through the main canal to be towed in by towboats, rather than coming in on their own power, to just not disturb, to make as little disturbance as possible on the bottom. But on the other hand, I can understand the certain Venetians are saying, look, we have a docking facility for these big ships, but we would prefer that the big ships arrive at those docks from outside the canals, not come through the main canal, but come around the outside. Let the cruise passengers discover Venice like anyone else does when they come in on rail, that they go out there in a gondola, or they take a public water taxi, go up the steeple and look down over the views. I mean, like the rest of us. But the ships going through the canals has been a big flashpoint of concern for people. And I don't want to make the locals angry when I come to visit. I really don't. I'd like to be a visitor, as quiet as possible, as stealth as possible, drop some money in town for what I'm there for, if I can, and then move on my merry way. But again, I'm just not sure. I feel for the Phoenicians. I do. They're in a tough spot. They need revenue from the tourists that come to visit the city. But boy, they would prefer if the residents or the visitors who come to the city don't help with its demise while they're doing it. And this is a tough one. Venice is always has and always will have water problems. I do get a lot of comments from people who've been there. Some tell me they loved it. Some tell me they didn't like it. Some tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly of Venice. Well, what place is perfect, I suppose, is the question. But yeah, I kind of also would not mind if Venice were to limit the number of people per day that could come into town. I'm not sure if they're going to do that, but I wouldn't be against it if they were to do that. If they limited to maybe 10 or 15,000 visitors a day, or whatever that number is, whatever is workable for Venice, I'm open to that. And if the cruise lines are limited to 2 ships a day, or 4-hour, 6-hour visits, 2 ships from say 7 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon, and 2 ships from noon until 5 or something like that. If that works, I'm open to it. But again, I'm not the authority on Venice. I'm just I just feel for the locals. I really do. It's a tough one. They need the money. They need the tourists, but sometimes you love a place to death. That's the expression I like to use. Scott Weber, hi there, Cat Rose. It looks like it cooled down somewhat in the Big Valley. Kelly Haston, I've received only 1 alert today. Interesting, Kelly. Evening all muggy here. Those of you who've only gotten 1 alert when I've done 3 potential alerts, you may want to check the settings of your bell notification icon. Check those settings. Hit the bell notification icon. Find out what it's set at. It might be set that you only get an occasional alert. You can change the setting of your bell notification icon feature to get them all. If you're not getting them all, you can always undo it and then redo it, like reboot it, shut it off, and turn it on with the new all alerts, and see if that makes a difference. I'm trying to think of any way to make the alerts work better. Okay, who else have I got? Vivian is here from the UK. Hi, Vivian, and welcome back. Linda Lou's here. Scott Weber, of course. Who else? Michael de Correvon is here. Hi, Bruce. Hot in Philadelphia. It's 90 degrees today. Michael, welcome to the show from the city of brotherly love. Let's go. SFL Spotter. Hi, everybody. It's 95, sunny in Palm Beach in Florida. $2.51 a gallon for gas. Wow. That's warm down there. You guys in the U.S. are really getting the heat. Wes Morrison, I usually get alerts, but I didn't see any today. Wes, thank you for letting me know. Nothing I can do about it. I just want to know the status of these alerts. Like I said, only you guys can turn off and turn on the settings, adjust your settings. As I say, something is telling me in the last few days, I'm worried that my alerts have not been working properly, because my views of my short videos, in particular, the short videos, are way off from what they normally are. It's not uncommon for my alerts to work very well and to get a pop on the initial 2 or 3 hours of a brand new video. That they usually pop right away, which helps the video gain momentum, because those of you who see them, you usually give me a thumbs up on them, you'll send me a comment on them, and they really react. It gets YouTube reacting. The last 5-6 days, we've not been getting that. The channel's been very quiet on this front, so I'm just trying to figure what's going on. I wonder if it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe that individual who didn't like me the other day has got power that I wasn't aware of and really put the boots to my channel. I don't know. Cheers to all of you from TWB. I don't think he did that. It's all good. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you being with me today. Let's say hi to everybody else. Who else is here? Let's go here. Kelly Haston. Hey, Linda Lou, got a bad headache today, so I'm going to be quiet. Paul Wiggins. Hello, Vivian. At least it isn't raining. Vivian. Hi, Paul. Let's go here. Let's go. Vivian, are you guys talking about the European heat wave? Oh, are they ever on my Facebook group page? Those of you who don't know, we have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, just like the logo right here. Go to YouTube if you want to join the site. I'd love to have you become a member of the channel, the Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce. Search it out on Facebook. It'll pop you right onto the page. Ask to join the page, the channel. I'll let you into the group page because I administer it. Vivian has been kind enough to share some European headlines on that Facebook group page about the 44-degree temperature, 44 Celsius temperatures in Europe. Now, that, to give you folks some context, we're talking about 110 degrees. We're talking way up there, 100 degrees at least in Europe. Continentally, that is deadly. With humidity, that is really bad. Not good. I kind of wonder about the river levels in Europe with regard to river cruising. How is that going to affect the river levels in Europe all summer long as this heat wave just builds? You got to wonder about the evaporation of water that not even getting to these rivers. The levels might be really bad this year. They were bad last year. I'm wondering if they're going to be worse. I don't know. Gloria, I get all your alerts. Thank you, Gloria, for letting me know. That is good news. Here to the Caribbean, I'm getting notifications right on. Scott Weber, Bruce, could the numbers be down, or do people take summer vacations? That could be it, but I've noticed a dramatic drop off, like just too unusual. So there's some other things analytically that are not looking good or looking right, and I won't bore you with the details, but nonetheless, we're watching it. Let's see. Who else have we got? Michael, no notifications today. Michael from Philadelphia. Interesting, sir. That's interesting. And Cheryl L, hello. The ad today was avocadogreenmattress.com. I get alerts on my Android. I get alerts on my Android. Gas in Cleveland is up today to $2.45 a gallon, and it's 85, and it's not raining. Thank goodness it's not raining in Cleveland. Paul Lucas, Tom Henry could be fun. I'll think about it. Let's see, Duncan N. Yes, it's true. I'm only getting half of your updates, but when I click on your channel, I see all your videos. They should all be there. Yes, they should all be there, but you're not getting all the updates. That is what I wonder about. Check your bell notification settings any way you can, and see if anything improves. Let's go. Is it hot up in Canada? Not in the West where I am. It's not hot It's warm. It's okay, but it's not hot. Eastern Canada, I believe it's going to be warm there. Tom, trying with Bruce, what do you think that might be? I do not know. Okay, Tom Henry is teasing me about that order on Amazon. Now we know. Thank you again, Tom. Let's see here. Becky, was that you, Tom? Did you do that? Clifford says, I got 2 notifications today on your channel. Thank you for that. Samsung Tab A covers, says Tom Henry. 25 of them were ordered. That is great, Tom. Thank you for that order. Who else is here? Thomas saying, yes, Becky, that was me. 2475 Grant. Hey, Bruce, I get all your alerts. Don't want to miss anything. Thank you, Grant, for that. Sylvan Forest. Hi, Bruce and all. 89 in Delray Beach. It's sunny. The rum and coke and cigars are running right now. Please hit the thumbs up for Bruce. Please subscribe to Bruce. Please hit his notifications. Chinese takeaway tonight because it's a nice day to take off kitchen duty. I don't blame you there. What's wrong with Chinese takeout? Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with Chinese takeout. Absolutely nothing. Tom Henry, Scotty must have forgotten to lube those bearings. Scott Weber, funny question. Why do only ships use the feminine pronoun when referring to them instead of using the neutral? Well, that's just a nautical thing. I know a few of my viewers who know the answer to that. Whether they'll answer or not, I don't know. Megan, I missed that. What did Bruce say about the Vista? Yes, it's not good. Let's see here. Vivian says all ships are referred to as she, Scott. Cruise with us. Howdy, TWB guys. Howdy, cruise with us. Welcome to the show. I share sometimes, says Becky. Thank you so much. Scott Weber, Vivian, it's just odd. In other languages, many nouns that refer to objects have gender, but in English, we only do it with ships and maybe a few other items. Tom Henry, Paul, Derek said they wanted to walk around Times Square. They're planning a get together. That's good stuff. Duncan, Sylvan, how are you going to take away Chinese food too? Laugh out loud. Take it away. All right, let's go here. What else have we got here? I didn't watch the drink video yet, but I got the alert, says Becky. Fantastic. Thank you for letting me know. Dan N. Silversea is NCL. Thank you, Dan, for helping me out on that. I'm trying to remember. I know Royal Caribbean bought, was it Silversea? Is that who they bought? Again, it's not Silversea. It's there's some that are so similar in name, and you know me with names, awful. So, man, we have this great Chinese restaurant that doesn't deliver, so we phone in the order and then drive to pick up the order. Hi, Cine Bucket Bouquet calls the restaurant the Chinese takeaway. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Who else we got here for other comments? Let me just go through here. People are talking to themselves, which is tremendous. Jim Evans, as we speak, I'm currently doing a deluxe drink package on the Mariner of the Seas. I got to admit it's fun. It's fun. Time will tell if it's worth it, though. Up to 75 bottles of water from Monday to now. Wow, that's a lot of water. Tom Henry, white or brown rice, Sylvan, for Chinese. Sylvan, an unbalanced propeller will cause shock waves and basically shake the whole ship until one of the blades breaks off or the propeller shaft gets twisted and rips off. Cavitation will also ensue. That's not good. Those are all really bad things for ships. We don't want that. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and everybody. A warm 96 today in Tarpon Springs, Florida. The record at the Tampa airport was 99 in 1985. So we aren't setting any records yet. Good video today, Bruce, regarding drink packages. Thank you, Peter, for that and your continued support of the channel. Welcome, my man. Let's go here. Have fun, Jim, says Becky, on that ship. Scott Weber, when an engine is unbalanced, it's a rough ride. Linda Kuziak, hello, everybody. Hi, Linda. Who else have I got? Someone says they sometimes have red rice, the Imperial Forbidden Rice. That's interesting. Let's see here. Oh, yes, Tom Henry. And cavitation attracts enemy submarines. That can't be good. You've got to be very quiet, If you watch Red October, you know what cavitation is all about. Linda Kuziak, hello, Becky. Run silent, run deep, says Sylvan. Andrew Cabate, hi, Bruce. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, pal? Peter Heckema, hi, Viv. How are your temperatures in the UK? Vivian, what about black rice? That's cooked in ink. Oh, I don't think that's a ring. Who else have we got here? Vivian saying, oh, Peter, it's warming up, dear. It's warming up. Cat Rose, yeah. Let's go here. Sylvan first. I'm partial to black pasta and containing squid ink. I will taste anything. If it's weird, bring it on. Me too, Sylvan, says Paul Wilgus. Duncan N., the cruise azopods not working right will take their top speed right now. And that's right, Duncan, it will do all kinds of problems. For Kirk Brunson, hi, Bruce, and everybody from Kirk in New York City. Welcome, Kirk, from the Big Apple. Peter Heckema, Viv, they said on our local news that the UK and Europe was in for a heat wave. Scott Weber, I think I might need shorts and sandals for my Northern European cruise. Sounds like it could be warm. Tom Henry, Hunt for Red October is my sub movie of choice. Love the line, Captain scared them out of the sea. I love the line, one ping only. Just one ping. One ping only, please. I love that. And all kinds of lines in Red October. My wife loves The Hunt for Red October. She loves that movie. Dan N. Was all about squid ink pasta until in Croatia I had squid ink rice. That has my vote. Interesting. Good movie, Tom. Jim Evans, time for 5:30 dinner on deck 3. I'm out for now. Right on, Jim. Have a great time on board Mariner of the Seas. Fantastic. Glenn Edinburgh is in the house from Brisbane. Hi there, everybody from the TWB team. Hope everyone is well. Welcome, Glenn, from Brisbane. Nice to have you here. Who else have we got in the house today? Peter Heckman, you aren't used to that heat like we are in the southern part of the USA. In the summertime, our Florida temps are always in the mid-90s. It is too warm. Sylvan, I make fresh tuna confit in olive oil, much better than tinned tuna. I wish we could get fresh sardines here. Let's see. Vivian says, yeah, if we get in the 70s, we're already going, whew, high 70s. Let's see here. Those are our spring temperatures, Vivian. Vivian says that the only difference between summer and winter is that the rain is warmer in the summer. Alan Carter is here from Calgary. Hello, everybody. It's 19 Celsius and gas is 98 cents a liter. Welcome, buddy. Scott Weber saying hi to everybody. Glenn Edinburgh, if a drink package is offered for free, but you have to pay 20 bucks a day gratuity, I think it's great. One, that money goes straight to the crew, and two, beer and cocktail and a couple of drinks at dinner could cover it. As long as the 20 bucks goes to the crew, I agree with you, but I don't think it always does. I think a portion of that gets held up by the cruise line. But yeah, 20 bucks a day per person. That's 2 people minimum per cabin. So it's 40 bucks a day, 280 a week. As long as both of them are drinking, you're good. If one of them is drinking, you're probably still okay, depending on the pricing on the ship. I'll tell you that. If you've got 3 stops in a week for land tours or land stops, if you can drink on shore for those 3 days, from say 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, come back to the ship a little loopy, but still okay, you'll save yourself a lot of money because the ship, the prices on shore are far lower than the price on the ship. But if you bought a drink package, now you have an incentive to stay on the ship when the ship's in port. So you got to wonder what you want to do. It all depends on the cruise. You know, if you're on a Caribbean cruise and it's going to stop in Nassau and you don't want to get off the ship anyway, the drink package could be a good idea. If the ship also stops at a private island on that same tour, that same itinerary, and you can use the drink package on the private resort island that you're going to, fantastic. Now you've got 2 days. Now you got like maybe 6 out of 7 days where you're on ship property the whole time. You can utilize your drink package and get the most out of it. But if you've got 7-day cruise, 3 stops on islands where you don't have drinking privileges on shore, you might not want to get the drink package. You may just want to pay a la carte on the ship and pay a la carte land prices much lower on land. And overall, you'll do your math and go, hey, yeah, I spent $500 on alcohol for the whole week for my wife and I. That's only $250 each. We couldn't get the drink package for under 800 bucks. There's a deal. Something to think about. There's a lot of thinking to be done about cruise drink packages on cruise ships. That is for sure. Robert Scott, 84 in Pittsburgh. Thumbs ups for you, Bruce. $2.89 for a gallon of gas. Welcome, Robert, to the show. I'm glad you are here today. Frederick Katzbrick, Buffalo, New York. It's 79 degrees. Gas is $2.98 a gallon. Welcome, Frederick, to the show. We have 48 thumbs ups on this channel now for this show. Thank you, everybody, for your thumbs up. Keep them coming, please. Let's go. Gregory Toomer. Hi, Bruce. 89 in Birmingham today, and I found some gas at Sam's. $2.14 a gallon. What a deal for gas. Way to go there, Gregory. That is a good deal. William Woolard, hello from Germantown, Ohio. 89 degrees, partly sunny. Welcome, William. Michelle Silliman, hi, Bruce. It's 84 in South Carolina. Gas is $2.14 a gallon. Linda Kuziak, yes, I'm getting your alerts, Bruce. I'm getting them. Scott, I get the alerts. Vivian, no alerts for me. Michelle, I did not get any alerts today. Didn't get any. Please check your alert settings for me and for yourself, please. Peter Hickman, Bruce, I seem to be getting all the alerts of new items you post. Seems to work well. Thank goodness, Peter. Thank you for that. I got all your alerts, says Frederick. Cruise with us. I received just one notification today from you. Just one. All right, check your settings. Kat, I got two. Vivian, at times I have to put Charming and Bruce on YouTube in browser to find you. That's really odd. Dave Elner from Long Island. It's 87 beautiful degrees today. $1.95 a gallon for flex fuel, $2.57 for regular. Wow, what a difference. That's awesome. Welcome, Dave, to the show. Are you getting my alerts? Are you on the alert button or not? Becky, hi, David. Linda Lou, hi, David. What is flex fuel SFL spotter drink package that are well worth it? Between me and the wife, we drink like 30 plus drinks a day combined. Right on. Cat Rose, I was just going to ask Sylvan. I like that shirt, Bruce. Looks good on you. Is it navy or black? This is black background with this logo. I don't know if you folks can get a good peek at it. The swimming with the fishes, and I like that. I like the look on the black. I think it would look pretty good on blue and also on red and on white, obviously. But yeah, this is a really neat looking logo, and I love it. I hope some of you have got it already. Thank you to any of you who ordered this stuff, helping out this channel. Let's go, Becky. I got all three. Just busy. Very good, Becky. Dimitri, Bruce, you haven't been hating my friend President Trump as much. That's why YouTube is slowing you down. Yeah, you're being too nice to him. Maybe that. No comment. I don't want to talk about that. Megan, it's 95 on my balcony right now. Wow. Tom Henry, Bruce has lost his mojo. You better go find it there, buddy. Duncan in makes you think that YouTube is trying to control your status. Wouldn't it pass them? Wouldn't put it past them from your viewers. I don't know. Duncan, I can't say for sure. I wonder sometimes just how it all works. I just know that I put so much content on the channel all the time with my 8 live shows a week and at least 5, maybe 6 videos a week I put out, maybe more. There's a lot of content that's going out all the time on this channel, but I have found in the last week or so the numbers have really backed off. But it isn't just my new stuff. It's my evergreen videos, the videos that get views all the time because they're always topical, like 10 worst cruise ports or safest cruise ports in the world. A number of these I've really all slumped at the same time. They've all just kind of together. Not one, not the all of them. It's like a blanket calmness coming in. Very odd. Anyway, that's what can I say? I'm just going to keep cranking out product and content, and just keep giving you the news. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it going. Let's see here. SFL, please keep politics off YouTube. It's a great way to lose viewers either way. That's what I'm saying. Becky, I like listening to you. I like your personality and all your info. Thank you, Becky. Scott Weber, 110 in Palm Desert. Doesn't even make the news. That's right. That's normal there, and I love it. I used to love living in there when it was 110. I loved it. Linda Lou, I agree, Duncan. Paul Lucas, sometimes I get YouTube alerts hours after the channel posts something new. Very interesting. Let's see. Me too, Paul, says Linda Lou. SFL, hey, Duncan, how you doing, buddy? Jay Aldrich, Bruce, I just joined your Facebook page. Oh, great, Jay. I'll let you in once I'm off the show here. Megan, very warm down east in Canada, says Megan. I need to leave the air conditioner on for big condo meeting. Debbie Manuel, I have missed you all. Debbie, where have you been? I have missed you now for like 3 days. Where are you? Work is taking over everything, she says. It's only 81 in Northern California. I was blessed by having Costco tanks down. Got premium for regular rate of $3.49 a gallon. Sweet. She's happy. She's getting gas for $3.49. Isn't that crazy? That's just not right. Debbie, welcome back to the show. We were missing you last night at trivia. We had a question with Tokyo on the quiz. And I automatically gave you the answer because, well, we know you're Tokyo Debbie, and you just get Tokyo automatically. It's just done. Everyone on the channel knew, oh, yeah, don't even bother guessing Tokyo. That's Debbie's answer. Let's move on. And we continued on our show. We had a lot of fun there. We'll be on trivia again tomorrow night, though, folks. Come on by. 50 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. Let's keep it going. Got to run, SFL. Have a good afternoon. Tom Henry, hi, Debbie. You missed a special trivia last night just for you. She's saying hi to everybody. Who else we got? Oh, Cat Rose. Mine is down Periscope. That's my favorite line from Hunt for Red October. Tom Henry. Jen sounds like my type of gal. Does Jen like 2012 and the day after tomorrow? She loves Apollo 13. She really, really likes Apollo 13. She's always amazed at the happy ending. It's really something with all the odds they were facing. It's really something. Frederick, we will be on Carnival Breeze in September. We cannot wait. Right on, Frederick. Tom Henry Cat. That is a good movie too. Debbie Emmanuel. Oh, I will make special point to watch last night's show, Thomas. Vivian. Okay, guys. My dogs say, Mom, it's bedtime. So night, night. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care, Vivian. You have a great night. Everyone's saying goodnight to Viv. Who else have I got here? Peter Heckema, picture and audio are still working great. Fantastic, everybody. I'm glad that you like my new picture. I'm really thrilled with this. I want that print on a purple shirt. This on a purple shirt would look good. I agree. Tom Henry, VNCL does not have the pick all 5 perks, and you can get the normal pick 2. The drink cost perk is not only on the tips, but value of another perk. If you didn't pick, the port perk is usually worth $300. I'm having trouble understanding this message. You get the normal pick 2. The drink cost perk is not only the tips, but the value of another perk you didn't pick. Too many picking. Pick pepples. Pick a peck of bushels, and it's too complicated. Tabby, hi, Linda Lou. Hope you are well. And Reno weather was so wonderful for you right now. Tom Henry, yay, Debbie. Purple is Cindy's favorite. Linda Lou, cooler today, Debbie. Dave Elner was on the Oasis a few weeks ago. I paid $12.50 for a rum and coke. There you go, $12.50 for a rum and coke on a cruise ship. That cost the cruise line 50 cents to deliver. $12.50 to pay for. Unbelievable. These drink packages, again, they might be worth it. They might not. It depends what you drink, how much you drink. It's crazy. Debbie, oh, another reason I love Cindy Thomas, says Debbie. Wow, Davis, says Linda Lou. That is crazy. Tom, we need a viewer from Death Valley to report on those temperatures over there. Linda Lou, $12.50 is like double what I remember from my last cruise 4 years ago. That's right, Linda. It's gotten really bad. Vicky Hart, I received all 5 perks on NCL, but declined the free airfare, which doesn't work if you're arriving early and staying late. There you go, Vicky. Good point. Debbie Manuel, oh, thank you, Bruce. Tokyo, I love you, Bruce. Glenn Edinburgh, we have paid $57 Australian each for a deluxe drink package for our upcoming Royal Caribbean cruise. We'll be drinking on the house for the last 7 days. Right on, buddy. Yes, at that price, 57 Australian dollars, that's like 46 American dollars a day for a drink package. If that covers your specialty coffee, your water, your soda, and your glasses of wine, your beer, and your cocktails, that's a good price. If you enjoy 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 drinks in a 18-hour day, yeah, that more than pays for itself. That would be easy to match. 47 American a day, yeah, would say so. Megan, what, $12.50 for rum and coke? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. David Orcutt, tuned in while on vacation, searching for a good crab cake sandwich in St. Michael's, Maryland. Oh, David, I hope you find a good one. You should. That area, you should find something good. Tom Henry, Vicky, you can add up to 3 days before and after for a $25 fee per person at each end. Megan, the sky is getting really dark here, she's saying. David, flex fuel is 80% ethanol. Dmitry, in Russian language, ships referred as he. Can you tell me why in the USA we call them she? No one ever explained that to me, says Dimitri. Sandra, Bruce, I just joined your Facebook page. Please accept me. Thank you. You got it. Just give me a few minutes after I'm off the air. I'll do it. Sylvan, what happened to the drink of the day for $1 when we first started cruising? Whatever happened to that thing? I guess I'm just showing my age. That's right. Those days are gone. The specialty drink of the day for $1, long gone. A coverall, Bruce, says Glenn Edinburgh. Ron Sablehouse, hey, Bruce, I got a suite on board the Celebrity Infinity. Got a $300 in-room credit, free Wi-Fi, premium drink pack, and gratuities paid. Well done, Ron. Well done. And I'm glad to hear these deals. I think we're going to see more of these show up on other cruise lines. I really do. Who did that? Debbie Emanuel, you are a sweetheart. Thank you, Debbie Emanuel, for your donation to my channel via the PayPal donate button. Thank you ever so much. You're so special. You're just a treasure. Thank you so much. I just saw that flash pop up on my screen. Ron, I'm glad you got this package with all these freebies. I encourage all of you out there, if you're looking for a cruise, be savvy, be picky. I have a feeling that as the year goes on, the deals are going to get better, not worse, but better. I think cruise lines are quickly realizing that, oh my, there are economic issues out there that are beginning to happen, And it's not full speed ahead anymore on just raise prices and everyone will just pay it. I think they're going to have to offer more, like they used to. They used to offer us certain things that they now make us pay for. And shop for your best deal. Be flexible on your departure dates. Be flexible on your itinerary, and see what you can dig up. Anyway, Lindaloo sounds excellent. Sounds excellent, Ron. Again, we'll see what happens as we go forward. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We're closing in now on 1 hour on this show. 53 thumbs ups. A donation from Debbie Emmanuel. What a day. I did get a donation also from Clifford Thomas yesterday evening after I went off the air on my PayPal donate button, which is up here somewhere or whatever. Thank you, Cliff, for that. As always, I really appreciate all of you who make any kind of donation to this channel. I am a full-timer, and it really adds up. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my show today. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope we covered a number of things. Duncan, how far away are you from Niagara Falls? Have you been there? I'm going there for our anniversary. Do you have any ideas for my wife and I? Number one, I am a way far away from Niagara Falls as of right now. Where I live in Western Canada, I'm 2,100 miles away from Niagara Falls. That's number one. But number two, I used to live within an hour and a half of Niagara Falls for a good chunk of my early lifetime, up until I was 21. And I've been many times. I've been as a child on numerous occasions, and I've been as an adult once or twice. As an adult, it's a lot of fun. As a kid, it's fun, but as an adult, it's pretty cool. You can go up one of the, there's a couple of towers they have that are like 60 stories tall. They'll charge you an arm and a leg to go up there, but you get some great views. Even nighttime views are pretty cool with all the lights. So that's worth looking into. But I would recommend what I've done, and I would do it again. I took the excursion where I don't know how much it's going to run you. Forget the money, just pay it and do it. You get a rain suit with the hat. You go in an elevator and you go down to the bottom of the falls, right near the bottom, and then you go in a tunnel underneath the falls, and you come out this tunnel that's ahead of you, and at the end of the tunnel, the water's coming down. So you're behind the waterfall, the Canadian side, by the way. You cannot talk to each other. You're standing side by side, and you're going. You can't hear the other person because all you can feel and hear is the thunder and the power of the roar of the water. It's really exciting. You can come right to the end of the tunnel. There's a gate there. You can't go any further. You can't jump out. It's all, you're all inside. You're caged in, but you can reach your arm out if you could. You still can't touch the water because the water is another 10 feet in front of you. But there's this wall of water coming down, and you are getting sprayed like you can't believe. It is really exciting. I've never been on the Mermaid of the Sea, if that's what it's called. That's the little boat that they bring in right to the bottom of the falls. I've never done that, and I've never wanted to. It's just never been a thing for me, but that's something you could do. You go right into the river, Niagara River, and go right up to the base of the falls within, a couple hundred feet. Pretty cool, wet. Kind of neat to see, but it's also just wonderful to walk up to the side of the falls and just watch the water come along and then just go down. It's pretty cool. And on a nice sunny day, it's spectacular to see the American side from the Canadian side and then the horseshoe side. They have museums. They have all kinds of other things to do there. It's a good couple of days, certainly one full day of stuff to see from morning till evening if you have the time and the money, because it's not cheap to do it. But if it's a once in a lifetime, you got to do it. It's great. So there you go. I'd recommend it, Duncan. Debbie, thank you so much again for your donation. You're awesome, Debbie, says Linda Lou. Muriel Levesque saying hello. Sylvan, hello, Muriel. Vicky, I like the Canadian side the best. Sylvan, everybody does. Tom Henry, over the falls in a barrel excursion. Laugh out loud. Rob Sutter, I live 30 minutes from the falls. Paul Wilgus, agree. Vicky, Duncan in. Thank you very much, Bruce. Everything. Debbie Manuel, sad I missed that on my last visit to Niagara. I guess we'll be putting that back in my bucket list. Paul Wilgus, the Maid of the Mist. Yeah, the Maid of the Mist is the boat. Yeah, it can be pretty exciting if you're into it. Linda Lou, I have wanted to go to Niagara Falls. Debbie Manuel, we'll chat soon. Linda Lou, yeah, it's a neat attraction. My cousin used to live 10 miles from Niagara Falls on a farm that used to grow fruits and vegetables. The land around that area is so rich and so productive. Now that land, the land that used to be the farm that my cousin lived on, is now part of a winery. They are growing grapes for wines. There's a lot of high quality wine grown in the Niagara region. A lot of water, a lot of heat, but a lot of cool as well. It gets cool in the evenings in the fall and the spring, and you can grow certain types of grapes that just produce the right kind of, you know what, for wine. So there you go. Got to go. Great show as usual, Bruce. Thanks. Bye. All says Sylvan. Pat the Duck is here. Hi there, Pat. Linda Lou, anytime, Debbie. Linda Lou, bye. Sylvan, Tom Henry, Niagara Falls. Slowly I Turned. Who knows the reference? Slowly I Turned. Knows the reference about Niagara Falls. Enjoy your dinner, Sylvan. Says Paul Lugas. Duncan and my wife will like the wines. Yeah, you will. If you get to buy any fruit in that area, peaches, pears, strawberries, cherries, apples, pears, phenomenal. Linda Lou, hi Pat, Vicky Hart, Step by Step is what she's thinking that might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate the company. Hope you enjoyed it too as well with me. 56 thumbs ups from everyone. Thank you very much. All of you joining me live, also on the rerun. Those of you who are throwing a thumbs up later, I appreciate this very, very much. Thank you for the donations, support of the TWB merchandise. Amazon, thank you, Tom Henry, for putting an order in on Amazon, the affiliate link for my channel. That was such a surprise today. That started my day off with a big smile. I thought to myself, I wonder if that's Mr. Henry again doing it. I wonder if that's him. Right on there. Thank you, everybody. Right on. Vicky says, Tom Henry, you got it, step by step. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for 2 shows. I'll be on at 5 for my cruise ship update show, and 8 o'clock tomorrow night for live trivia. Please join me tomorrow night. Let's have some more fun. I will pull up another music trivia question tomorrow, but I think it's going to be a little newer than yesterday's 1965. I think we're going to move up the calendar a little bit and come a little more current. So those of you who are looking for something a little more current will be in your wheelhouse tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, stay cool if it's kind of warm where you are. And thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate it. I got to let Jennifer know what Debbie did. She's going to love it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5. Take care.